Put my kicks up on they vest, unaffected by they threats. Ain't get business.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's MPSSAA Boys Lacrosse 2A State Quarterfinals here at Stephen Decatur High School's Robert G. Knox Field at Lewis H. Taylor Stadium. Tonight, our opponents are the number 6 seeded Rams from Hereford High School. Bulls, check that, excuse me. Taking on your number 3 seeded Stephen Decatur Seahawks. Let's meet our starters. First, for the visiting Bulls. Number 1, Andy Burton. Number 3, Griffin Walter. Number 7, Luke Barnett. Number 8, Zach Baker. Number 9, Jack Warrenfeldt. Number 11, Finn McGee. Number 13, Ethan Costa. Number 20, Graydon Young. Number 21, Ryan Nash. And number 34, Brady Mamanko.
Now, let's meet the starters for your Stephen Decatur Seahawks. Handling the FOGO duties tonight, number 10, Brody Lynch. Number 8, a mini Parker Mason. Number 11, a mini Ashton Clark. Number 1, a defenseman, Owen Sperry. Playing defense, number 3, Trey Strickler. Defensive men, wearing number 21, Jack Brady. A defensive man, playing 12, wearing 20, Gunnar Kettner. On attack, number 23, Ashton March. On attack, number 22, John Soder. On attack, number 4, Graham Geyser. And between the pipes, number 2, Declan Horan. The Seahawks are coached by Hoffy Hoffman. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would please rise and remain standing and direct your attention to the scoreboard for the playing of the national anthem. We ask that all gentlemen remove all hats and head coverings for the duration of the anthem. Seahawks fans, are you ready for some state playoff action?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Go Hawks!
And welcome back to Robert G. Knox Field here at Lewis H. Taylor Stadium for the state quarterfinal matchup between the Hereford Bulls and the Stephen Decatur Seahawks. My name is AJ Patton. I'm joined alongside my partner, Sean McChrystal, for one last time. Sean, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great. Yeah, state quarterfinal matchup. Great weather outside as well. Brady Lynch looking to win the opening faceoff. Ball's in the turf. He scoops up the ground ball.
Yeah, it should be a very good game.
Yeah, Hereford coming into this game 11-4 off a dominant 27-3 win over Patterson in the regional final. Seahawks in the season 13-1, only loss coming against Kent Island on the road, 14-13 on the game winner.
Yeah, Seahawks looking to get to their first semifinals since 2006. I wasn't even born yet. So.
No, neither of us were. And for Hereford, I mean, their history is amazing.
Absolutely.
10-time state champions. They've made 4 appearances in the finals, including 2023 and 2024, losing both times. 7 semifinal appearances. I mean, they're just amazing overall history-wise. It's fun. A bounce shot there behind the goal.
This might be the Seahawks' toughest test of the year.
Yeah, should be stats-wise. Should be as good as the Kent Island game. We'll see if it lives up to the hype.
Yeah, the key here for the Seahawks is going to be play good defense. Hereford scored 27 goals last game. I don't care who you're playing. That's impressive.
Yeah. No, 100%. Their offense is electrifying for the Seahawks. Locking down defense and watching the middle of the paint is going to be their main key. So Hereford taking it slow in their first possession of the game. Let's see what they set up. Not too sure 100% their game plan. I'll let to see they like to go fast, slow. But the first possession can really set a tone, especially in a playoff game. As Costa tries to drive inside, passes it back, and Hereford will reset.
Yeah, it looks like both teams' defense come to play.
It's a great drive inside, bounce shot there. Great save by Haran. Rebound, and Hereford gets their first goal of the game as Tyler Costa scores.
Hereford goal by number 19, Tyler Costa.
Yeah, that was really an unlucky bounce. It was a great save there by Haran. Went right to Hereford player and empty net.
Yeah, great job by Hereford to stay with that as well. Off the, like you said, great save by Haran.
Yeah, Seahawks' first opponent from across the bridge this regular season. Actually, they played Arundel, but
yes,
they did not.
Yeah.
Arundel did not have very much this year.
As Hereford wins the faceoff that time. Now a pass wide open to Costa. Stings the left pipe. Just cannot get it in there. Hereford with the rebound. It's Manning-Kill.
Yeah, Seahawks defense looking a little lackluster here to start.
Great checks here by Strickler on Manning-Kill. The Anderson commit. Manning-Kill near sideline corner, getting checked by Strickler the whole time. Nice job by Strickler to back him out. And Costa at the top. He's working on Clark here. Goes to the left side. Costa fires to the right of the post. They'll stay with Hereford. Another chance here. They will start just right on the X. As Walter wraps around the crease. Take it slow. Gives to Smith at the top. Working on Owen Sperry, the York commit. Should be a pretty solid matchup tonight.
Hereford looking like they're doing all the little things right.
Yeah, starting out this game as well. For them, just setting the tone and controlling the pace on the road will be one of their main keys in this game. You know, this Lewis H. Taylor Stadium can get very loud, especially in playoff games as well. That's great push by Clark there on Costa. Now give to Proctor.
Yeah, it looks like Hereford wants to take their time here.
Proctor getting pushed by Greg the whole time. Great defense. Now fire into goal and score for Ian Smith. Hereford takes a 2-0 lead early here. 8:13 left in this first quarter.
Yeah, they've come to play. They know it was going to be tough on the road.
Hereford goal by number 10.
As we mentioned,
Ian Smith.
this is going to be the Seahawks' toughest test of the year so far.
Yeah. Hereford has the experience 100%. Seahawks searching for their first, like you said, semifinal appearance in 19 years. Hoping for their first state final appearance ever.
First, you got to win this game.
Yeah, starts with that. Hereford, we're talking about their history, but they three-peated back-to-back times from 2008 to 2013. As that's a great steal right there. Brady Lynch stays with it and fires over the goal.
A great hustle by the goalie there.
Yeah, that's Barnett there, taking possession.
And really a
Bulls.
costly mistake there by the Seahawks. I mean,
Yeah.
Hereford took their time. You should take your setup play. Down 2-0 early.
There's Barnett coming out of his goal. Now he clears it here himself. This is something we don't
Oh my
see.
gosh.
Barnett fires, gets saved by Haran. That was the closest we've seen this entire year to a goalie goal. Now pass
Now
up
there's
to
an
Marsh.
empty net.
Now wide open, Marsh over the goal. Not a terrible shot, but had numbers, maybe could have gotten a little
Thought we
bit
were going to
more
see my
inside.
goalie.
Early in the game
that
as well.
sort of looked like the Christopher Newport goalie.
Wow.
Nobody stepped up. We got really two opposite
Yeah.
goalies. Haran likes to stay in his crease. This guy likes to come out.
That's incredible. Popolowski driving right side, now fires and scores! Seahawks get on the board, now 2-1 with 7:22 remaining in the first quarter.
15, Lou Popolowski.
I still can't believe that. Almost goalie goal, but that was a great shot right there. Just got it right by the goalie in the corner. And I can already tell this is going to be a great game.
Oh yeah, 100%. As Luke Popolowski gets his 35th goal of the season. He's had a great season and his senior season as well. He's having a great senior year. That can get something started for the Seahawks. As here's the replay.
Yeah, here we go. He just takes it and just beats the goalie right there. Nobody stepped up from the defense of Hereford. We're going to have a false start here by Brody Lynch.
Yeah, so Hereford will take it as Barton.
You can't have those mistakes. We saw him make a couple of them versus Kent Island. The false starts. That's just giving away free possessions.
So Hereford looking to get that goal back. Pardon me. But yeah, been an amazing game so far. A little bit of offense, defense. We'll see what Hereford draws up on this possession.
Yeah, once you get to the state quarterfinals, all your opponents are going to be tough.
It's man and kill here. Nice swim move there. Work on Strickler. Gives off. Smith now passes over the head of Getz. And rolls out of bounds, and the Seahawks will take over.
Yeah, good defense here. You like to try and tie the game here for the Seahawks. Maybe try and go to Foner or March. Really the leaders of this team.
So Seahawks looking to clear and avoid this Bulls ride. And I'll say, Sean, solid crowd here show up tonight. Seahawks faithful showing out. You can tell they're into this game.
Yeah, best crowd of the year, I think. The Kent Island game was a big crowd, but I think this one's bigger. More implications.
That and the great weather has something to do with that as well. Went from about 65 degrees today to close to 80. It's March going one-on-one here. He'll pass off. Popolowski gets a second goal of the game and ties the game at 2.
Yeah, that was a great bounce shot right there. Went right over top the goalie.
Seahawk goal by number 15, Lou Popolowski.
So Hereford 2 and Luke Popolowski 2.
We have a quick score update for you over there in Kent Island. Lady Seahawks down right now 13-4 in the fourth quarter with 10 minutes remaining. That's unfortunate. But Seahawks looking to get an opposite result here. So guys are on the wing. So give it off to the corner and march with it.
Yeah,
commit.
Look for Seahawks to take their time a little bit on this possession. They've kind of gone fast their past couple ones.
So Popolowski. Now one-on-one against Costa. Popolowski will work it to the right of the crease, working on Ethan Costa still. Now gives Mason. Nice push there, fires. Great save by Barnett. Able to deflect that shot. Oh, Ethan Costa dived there and got possession for the Bulls.
Hey, gotta watch the goalie here.
That's that state quarterfinal grit. As there's Barnett with it. Great deflection by March. Ball's on the turf. Wide open net here. Geyser gets tripped, stays with it. Great steal by the Seahawks on the ride. And Foner will slow it down here. Probably a smart decision there. Wait for his offense to catch up. Now Seahawks chance to take their first lead of the game here.
Yeah, the goalie coming out of the net can be beneficial, but it can also be costly. Like we saw there, it was almost a wide open net.
So March, he's one-on-one with Zach Baker on near sideline. March likes to get a lot of ISOs. He works inside, fires, scores! Seahawks get their first lead of the game. Now 3-2 with 4:31 remaining in this first quarter.
Yeah, March really just beat the defender there.
Number 23, Ashton March.
And from there, it was one-on-one with the goalie.
We've seen Ashton March do that all season long. Go to the ISO on near sideline. Splits through a double team. Here's the replay.
Here we go. Just beats the defense there. Number 28 there. McClure tried to slide over, but March just got to stick around.
Lynch wins the faceoff, gets a shot from behind. We got a yard sale. Yeah, false start there. Yeah, we'll go Hereford way. So Burton will take it. As he avoids the ride. Great check there by March. Burton gets around it. So Burton, he feeds off to Tyler Costa. Has a goal in this game so far, looking for a second. Now Smith. Now bad pass there. Try to get it to Drew Getz. He's able to stay with it. That was close.
That could have been a costly mistake there.
So Sean, so far looks like we're in for a pretty offensive game. I know we were talking pregame about what if this were a defensive game. We've seen so many offensive games this season from the Seahawks where they've just been dominant on the offensive side. But what if this was a defensive game? But
well,
so
you never
far,
know. Whenever one quarter is offensive, the next one.
That's true. That's true. So far, it has been pretty offensive, though. So Getz now one-on-one against Ashton Clark. Great push by Clark. The senior's checking. Getz gives to Manningkill. Great swim move. Now spins around Strickler. Manningkill fires. Another save for Horan. Now ball bounces up, and Horan's got it.
Yeah, that was a really nice shot from down low, but Horan able to save it.
Big time save. That's what the Seahawks are going to need for the rest of this game from Declan Horan. As Gregg gets pushed and clears it himself. And gives to Clark. Clark now, March. On the near sideline will slow it down a little bit. Sell the Seahawks offense down. Draw something up in this possession. Could see the Seahawks hold it here for a minute. They like to go quick. Just under 2.5 remaining in this first quarter.
Yeah, they want to try and extend this lead to 2 going in the second quarter.
It's March with at the top. Could see another ISO here. Gets a screen by Mills. Now Mills at the top. Fire. Scores!
Yeah, really great shot right there. Hard for the goalie to stop that one.
Seahawk goal by number 33, Emmett Mills.
Emmett Mills with a bullet of a shot. Makes it a 4-2 game. So we will have a timeout here by Hereford.
Timeout, Hereford.
2:09 remaining in this first quarter. Seahawks up 4-2. All right, coming back to you after that timeout by the Bulls. Seahawks up 4-2 here.
Yeah, really great start by the Seahawks after Hereford came out and took that early 2-0 lead. But you got to keep your foot on the gas here.
So Lynch on the face-off once again. So he's facing off against Burton. Ball pops up. And Hereford scoops up the ground ball. Ball pops up again. Great check there by Sperry. Now trying to scoop it up. Burton comes away with it. Now trying to reset it for the Bulls. Ball gets pushed down again. Ball on the ground for a few times. That'll be a time violation that'll go Seahawks' way. Just a mess off the face-off.
Yeah, great defense. Great defense right there.
So look at this. Haran coming out of his goal. Taking off of Barnett. He'll pass it up to Popolowski. Now Popolowski far sideline. We'll go to X. Now try and set up on the right of X. So Geyser. Now Seahawks working around the arc here. Mason goes ISO. Great juke there. Feet inside. Wide open. Geyser just over the goal.
Yeah, that was a really great find right there. Just missed.
So Marsh, second chance here for the Seahawks to reset it. Now Foner wraps around just over the goal once again. Seahawks taking some solid shots here after that timeout. Just can't find the net. Minute 7 remaining in this first quarter.
Seahawks will probably try and hold it.
March gives Popolowski wide open. Foner just behind the goal that time. It's now third chance here for the Seahawks. It's Mason. Mason now going ISO. Fires just over the goal once again. So fourth time now. 3 shots over the goal. His accuracy a little bit off right now. But like I said, the more shots take, the better for the Seahawks.
Yeah, might want to try and work it inside more.
Mason gets deflected there by Barnett. Great deflection. Popolowski rebounds, splits through a double team, spins, scores! What a play by Luke Popolowski getting the second goal of the game.
Yeah, that was a really nice spin there between two defenders.
By number 15, Luke Popolowski.
His third of the game. Luke Popolowski's got a hat trick. Check that. Wow. Already a hat trick in this state quarterfinal for Luke Popolowski. So face off once again between Burton and Lynch. Brady Lynch not having a bad game so far, as he wins the face off once again. Now Geyser just can get one more goal here going into the second quarter, as Marsh splits through double team. Marsh to the right of the post. We got a whistle go Hereford way.
Only got 16 seconds, or 11. Clock's still going. They're going to have to hurry here.
Yeah. We're going to have to stop the clock. Might get a time change here.
Yeah, I think we are. The ref's going over the table.
Yeah.
It's going to probably go back up to 16.
Yep. Yeah. Crucial turnover there for the Seahawks, though. Could have made a 6-2 game and, had some control going in the second quarter. But still, overall, solid quarter for Decatur. Up by 3 over this solid Hereford team. Unless they can go quick here and try and get a goal. Just 12 seconds remain. Barnett out of his goal. Trying to pass it up. And pass in the stick of Manningkill. 3 seconds left. Now push there. Bounce shot. Scores. That will not count, though. Time had expired as we will go into the second quarter with the Seahawks up 5-2.
Your Stephen Decatur Seahawks lead the Bulls 5-2. Behind 3 goals from Luke Popolotsky, 1 from Ashton March and 1 from Emmett Mills. I want to take a moment to congratulate our Stephen Decatur High School softball team on their regional championship. Their 3-0 victory puts them into the state quarterfinals as the #1 seed. They will play right here at Stephen Decatur High School on Friday. Anticipated 4 p.m. start. Come out and check them out and cheer them on as they travel the road to the state championship. Go Hawks!
All right, we are back. Started the second quarter. Seahawks got to a fast start here, up 5-2 over the Bulls. Looking to keep it going. Now, Sean, I'll ask you, like I always do at the start of the second quarter, what are your thoughts on this game so far?
Seahawks are doing really good offensively, winning their draws. Defensively, they've only given up 2 goals, so far so good. Got to keep your foot on the gas here, though.
So Lynch wins the faceoff. His 3rd faceoff win in a row. He's had a really great past few games. One of the main reasons why the Seahawks have been amazing this season overall. Like I said, 13-1. Looking to keep it moving here. Once again, searching for their 2nd state semifinal appearance since 2006. That was their last appearance. So March on X. Now wide open, Foner rips one. Great save by Barnett. And now pass up right into the stick of Warenfeltz.
Someone's got to step up.
Warenfeltz. Bounce shot to the left of the pipe. That was lucky there for the Seahawks. Hereford had numbers.
Yeah, nobody stepped up on defense to stop ball.
So Griffin Walter will reset here for the Bulls. Right in the end zone. So Walter on the corner of the arc. So he gives to Ian Smith. And now gets with it.
Feels like Hereford's first opportunity to set up an offense in a while.
Yeah, so far taking it slow. So we can see an ISO from Ian Smith here. Bounce shot and stings the bottom of the right corner.
Yeah, that was a really accurate shot right there. Hard for the low shots are so hard for the goalies to defend.
Bulls goal.
It's just really hard to be accurate on those shots.
And Ian Smith gets the 2nd goal of the game. And Hereford scores first here in the second quarter. So got to give Hereford credit. You know, going down by 3 goals early. Possibly starting to battle their way back into this game. But if you're the Bulls, start to win the faceoff right here. Got to try and defend against Brady Lynch. As Brady Lynch wins another faceoff. Andy Burton having a tough time stopping Brady Lynch, who once again has been great all season long. It's Popolowski. We'll start off with the top. So he gives to Mason. Now Mills back, Popolowski.
I feel like Mills could have shot that one.
Spins around and gets triple checked. And now Mason. Mason now ISO, juke, fire, great save and deflection there by Barnett. So we got injury here. Bulls down. Can't exactly see who that is. We'll step aside, take a short break, though. Let you know who that is. Seahawks up 5-3. All right, coming back to 9:59 left here in the second quarter as Ethan Costa took one off the side of the head there at about 80 miles an hour from Parker Mason.
Yeah, that look bad. Hope he's all right.
Got carted off the field. Yeah, hopefully he's okay. So Hereford trying to clear it as they do. As Young clears it. That's an offside, so it'll go back Seahawks way.
Yeah, costly mistake there for Hereford.
Because we got a pardon me. We got a couple pieces of information here. Graydon Young, number 20 for Hereford, who just cleared the ball there before the offsides. He's committed to Frostburg, and then number 34, Braden Manningkill, is committed to St. Mary's as well for Hereford. Spooner fires and stings the right corner. Now Seahawks take a 6-3 lead and get that goal back with 9:34 left in the second quarter.
Yeah, that was a really great feed there.
Seahawk goal by number 22, John Foner.
Got him right to the middle of the goal.
So Lynch against Barton once again. As this time, Barton trying to scoop it up. Had it for a second. Ball's on the turf, and Hereford comes away with it. McClure gets stripped away by Sperry. Ball's up, and Brady comes away with it. That's Kettner. Now a reset for the Seahawks gives to Brady. And Haran behind goal. Now Seahawks trying to clear. Get past this Hereford ride. Crossfield pass to Sperry, and he clears it. Now Seahawks don't have numbers here. As Foner working through a triple team. Not too sure where the offense is. Yeah, timeout here by the Seahawks. As they're up 6-3 here with 8:55 left in the second quarter. We'll be right back.
Timeout, Stephen Decatur.
All right, now back with you after that Seahawks timeout called by Coach Hoffman. Seahawks up 6-3 here with 8:55 remaining before half. So Mills to start out with it on the 35.
Yeah, Hereford did not like the refs giving the timeout call to Decatur there. I thought it was ball was coming out, but it sounded like the whistle was blown before that.
So Foner gets inside to Geyser, and now feed just over the head of March. Goes into the stick of Mason. So Decatur will reset. Popolowski. Seahawks are working around arc extended here. As Mason backs down. Now drives through double team, gives Mills wide open. Thought about pulling the shot there. Get back to Mason. Mason goes ISO, pushes off a man. Wide open is March, and he scores! 7-3 Seahawks lead.
Yeah, the low shot, so hard to defend.
Ashton March.
Great start to the second quarter by the Seahawks. Here's the replay.
Yeah, absolutely. He just gets it right there. Beautiful shot in the bottom corner.
And Decatur taking a lot of shots this game, having some solid accuracy so far. They're taking a ton of shots. They're taking 11 on the day. Bulls just taking 6 as Greg gets up the face-off. Greg gets through a double team, trying to stay with it, gets it stripped away. Ball's on the turf. Fight for it here. 3 Bulls on 2 Seahawks. That'll be a false start there. We'll stay with the Seahawks on Hereford. Legal start there, yeah. So, Seahawks to reset. And just a lot going on there, though. Ball's on the ground for about 15 seconds. So, Sean will ask you, what are you drawing up here for the Seahawks?
I think they want to try and get someone in the middle like they did that one shot with Foner.
Mason thought about pulling a shot there, passed way over the head of March. And Hereford will take over. So Seahawks right now, 7 for 11 on their shots. Hereford 3 for 6. Hereford looking to get some more shots on goal. Starts with clearing it here and avoiding the Seahawks rod. This pass into the stick of Barnett. Now Barnett, as he passes up to Nash. And now far sideline is Manikill.
Yeah, if you're Hereford here, you really need a goal. Stop this momentum of the Seahawks.
Just try and get something back, stop the bleeding. Already down by 4 goals, just 7 minutes remaining before half. Almost halfway through the second quarter here. And Smith at the top, gets pushed by Mills. Smith will back off. Now pass over the head of Griffin Walter, and the Seahawks take back over.
Yeah, they're just making costly mistakes right now. Really an ill-advised pass.
Now pass up by Haran, right into the stick of Clark. And Clark near sideline. So he's working on Young. Backs down Young and will take it back out. Now feeds to Geyser on X. Graham Geyser. Now back to Mason. Seahawks to set it up here. Hereford in man-to-man defense. Mason at the top. So he gives to March. Seahawks taking it a little bit slow here. Haven't seen this too much from them this game. March goes to ISO, feeds. Back Mason wide open, just over the goal. They'll stay with Decatur. Foner will take it. Second chance here for the Seahawks.
Yeah, Seahawks are taking a lot of shots here so far in this game.
Foner wraps around arc, fires behind the goal. That was a tough shot. Really had to sidewind it in there. So Graham Geyser on X. He's one-on-one. Trying to wrap around the crease, gives out. Now Mills. And March. Now on the X15. Spins around the crease. Solid defense there. By Ben Proctor, though. Back and March out. And March, Wyman feet inside. Popolowski scores! 8-3 Seahawks. Luke Popolowski with a hole.
Seahawk goal by number 15, Luke Popolowski.
Yeah, Popolowski wide open right in front of the goal.
Just that quick Seahawks ball movement on that possession was the difference there. Just going pass by pass. Hereford felt like they were a step behind there on that possession, which led to Popolowski being wide open inside right in front of the crease. The behind the back shot there as well by Luke Popolowski, the York commit. So Lynch looking to win another face-off there. That's early movement on Lynch. Something you want to avoid in this game. Done a great job so far. Just don't want it to start, though, if you're Decatur.
Yeah, that's Lynch's second of the game.
Yeah, hopefully for Decatur, he can just keep it at that for the rest of this game. Obviously, that'll be easier said than done. As Getz now getting pushed by Greg. Solid defense here. As Getz spins back around and gives to Manikill at the top. Now getting checked by Strickler. Manikill, bounce shot. Another deflection by Horan. And he scoops it up and passes up over the head of Strickler. He's trying to stay with it. Hereford steals it back. Strickler, a great steal. Was not clean though. They have a timeout here by Hereford. Their last timeout here in this first half. The Seahawks up 8-3 over the Bulls.
Hereford.
All right, back with you. 4:41 remains in the second quarter. Been a pretty long second quarter, though. Seahawks up 8-3. Smith gets around both checks by Geyser and March. Now we'll set it up for Hereford here.
Yeah, Hereford would like to cut this lead probably down to 3 going into half.
You're going to be a little bit tough. Going to have to get a goal here and win the face-off and then get another goal in the span of about 4 minutes.
Well, we saw Kent Island almost come back in down 5 in 3 minutes, so.
It's possible. Costa feeds to X. Now Walter trying to wrap around, gives to Manikill. Manikill getting checked by Strickler. Been a great matchup here in the second quarter. So he now gives to McGee. Costa will reset at the top. Costa looking for a screen here. Costa, tough shot, got deflected there. Looks like by Harvey, goes right into Horan's stick.
Yeah, Horan really having a great game.
Now crossfield pass there to Brady. That was a risky pass. Brady's able to stay with it. Seahawks clear, now March. So he spins around Young. And now March drives, gets pushed on the ground. March trying to stay with it. Ball's on the turf, gets kicked by Young, and Young comes away with it. So he gets back to goal.
So here he comes again.
Now Barnett out of his goal, gets pushed. Great job by Geyser. Trying to stay with it. Ball's on the turf once again. Ball's been on the ground a lot here in this past 2 minutes. Manikill spins around Harvey. He gets through it, feeds to Smith. Smith. Yeah, Hereford is smart here. Will take a deep breath and slow it down.
That goalie got lit up.
I was going to say, how about Luke Barnett, though? Taking it himself, got a big push, as you said, by Graham Geyser. Greg tried to stay with it there. Would have had a pretty easy goal on the other side because Barnett was trying to run back. So Smith gets pushed by Greg, gets through it, and Strickler jumps on top of Smith and gets the steal. Brady scoops it up. Now clears it. So we got some pushing and shoving here, far sideline at midfield. So we got a timeout here now by the Seahawks. Their last of this half. No timeouts remaining for both teams. 1:59 remaining.
Stephen Decatur.
Seahawks up by 5. All right, 1:59 remaining here before half. Both teams with no timeouts remaining. Seahawks up 8-3. Looking to extend their lead here going into half.
Oh, that was...
Wow.
I don't think that's what Coach Hoffman drawed up out of the timeout.
As that was a Bucksbaum there, far sideline, who just kicked it out of bounds. Frankie Bucksbaum. So Hereford trying to clear here is Barnett once again.
Oh boy.
He is the most aggressive goalie we've seen all season long.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah. It's not even close either. Great checks by Sperry. I would not be shocked if we see Barnett get a goalie goal this game. I'm being so serious.
I've been wanting one for 2 years. And wouldn't it be fitting our last broadcast?
Oh, that would be amazing.
Goalie goal.
So Hereford got to move with a little bit of urgency here. But they don't want the Seahawks to get any more possessions in this half. Trying to make it an 8-4 game going into halftime. Let's see if they can. It's Costa with it. He's one-on-one against Ashton Clark.
They're going to want to run this one down.
It's Costa. It's pushed by Clark and now feeds to Smith. And now Walter on the wing of the arc. Walter gets a screen, works around to the right side, now gets back. That's a big hit there. That's going to be a flag. As Clark and Greg.
Yeah, this is a big opportunity here for Hereford now to...
Ran into, looks like Drew Getz. So it looks like we'll go on Ashton Clark here.
And this is a minute, too. So if Hereford, depends if it's releasable or not, but if Hereford doesn't score, then they'll start with the ball in the third quarter.
Yeah. Exactly.
But if it's unreleasable, then they'll start with it in the third quarter anyway.
Yeah, 16-second separation here between man up and game clock. Yep, so 1 minute man up here for the Bulls. Penalty goes on Ashton Clark. He's in the penalty box.
They need a score here.
So Smith, Hereford looking to take advantage of the man up. Walter gives back to Manningkill. Now Smith tried to get to Walter there, bad pass. That's a huge turnover for the Seahawks, because they have a chance to make it 9-3. Man down here though, going to be tough. Let's make it 9-3 going into half. Greg gets pushed on near sideline, getting triple teamed. Throws it behind his back. And Walter.
And when you're a man up, I guess you can triple team.
It's pushed by Popolowski. Walter gets around it. Now 7 seconds remain here. Walter's got to go quick. Not sure if they know the time. McGee, they don't know the time. But Hereford will start with possession going into halftime. Going into the third quarter, I should say. Seahawks going to halftime 8-3 over the Bulls. We'll be back after half.
at the half. Seahawks lead the Bulls 8-3. Ian Smith opened the scoring in the second quarter for the Bulls. And then John Foner added his second on the night. Ashton March added his second. And Luke Popolotsky put his fourth in the back of the net to put us at 8-3. Stick around for the second half. Don't forget to visit the concession stand. Lots of good eats and treats. Go Hawks.
All right, coming back to start of the second half. Hereford with possession, 17-second man up here. Decatur up 8-3. You know, although it's 8-3, I'll say been a pretty decent game so far.
I would say so, yeah. But Hereford really needs a score here.
Yeah. Gonna need a few different things to go their way here. Their main problem, I'd say so far, is just the face-offs.
Exactly.
Brady Lynch has done a great job on the face-offs so far. Main reason why, you know, can't get the ball, you can't score. So, Manikill, feet inside, just over the head of McGee. Seahawks steal it away. It's Kettner far sideline.
Oh boy.
Now long pass right into the stick of Brady as we are back even. Now pass over the head of March. It'll go back Bull's way. But big stop there for the Seahawks, killing that man up. So Smith now. He's one-on-one against Sperry. Now gives to Getz. Hereford will take it slow here.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time. They don't have to rush.
Tyler Costa, bounce shot there, just missed. Ball rolls out. And he'll stay with Hereford. Maybe a little bit of a unnecessary dive there by Brady Manikill, but you can't hate it, you know. Putting the body on the line. So Walter now on X, one-on-one against Kettner. Looking for the first goal here in the second half. As Walter wraps around the crease. Great defense there by Kettner. Now Kettner's checking. Walter wraps around it. Feeds to Manikill. Manikill now getting checked by Strickler. And now Smith. Hereford will reset.
Hereford's looking more energized here.
Tyler Costa one-on-one. Bounce shot there to the right of the pipe. Yeah, getting a couple of early goals here in the second half on the goal. Early shots, I should say, on the goal. Yeah, my apologies there. A couple of shots on the goal. Start the second half. Looking to capitalize here. Walter on X once again. Walter still gives to Manikill. Possibly had a shot there. He's working on Brady. Manikill gets checked by Brady. Now great juke. Wraps around and a solid save right there. Very solid save by Declan Horan. It's a low shot as well. Strickler gives to Kettner. Now back to Horan, who's had a great game so far. Seahawks looking to get past this ride. It's a great spin move there by Strickler, and he clears it. And Strickler now drives through double team. Strickler, great save by Barnett. Oh, big hit. My goodness. By March, she's shaken up after that. Let's pass over the head of Manikill. Brody Lynch is limping off. That's big. Whew. Wow. I thought March was going to lay him out there. Just a big push.
Oh, man.
Wow, that was a lot of heavy contact, though.
That might have been the biggest hit we saw all year. They're both shaken up.
Yeah. A lot of contact. Look at both sticks ran to each other's body there. Okay. So a lot of contact here to start the second half, clearly. So Horan, as he gives to Mason. I'll say Seahawks in this game have done a great job of clearing it and avoiding these Hereford rides. As they're going to call an offsides here on the Seahawks. They'll go back Hereford way.
Yeah, offensively, Seahawks haven't come out kind of flat here in the third quarter, but Hereford hasn't been able to capitalize.
Now great pass up there to Zach Baker. And Manikill on the corner. Now drives inside. Gets his helmet wrapped around. It's going to be a flag. Ball's in the turf here. Hereford scoops it up. It'll be a free possession. Now big hit. Manikill scoops it up. So free possession here for Hereford. Can make it an 8-4 game. Manikill in the corner, near sideline.
Yeah, Hereford's come out here and more aggressive offensively and defensively. They're taking a lot more shots. Not going in. Horan's has been doing a great job.
Now score by Tyler Costa. It's the second goal of the game, and Hereford scores first here in the second half.
Bulls goal by Tyler Costa.
So the flag's going to be picked up there.
Yeah, a big goal there for Hereford. Even if they didn't score, obviously would have had the man up. Like you said, so far in the second half, Seahawks coming out a little bit flat. You know, started out that game super quick, fast. Got a couple goals here. But, yeah, definitely come out a little bit flat here to start out. Can change it here, though, with a face-off win if you're Brody Lynch. Done it all game long.
The ref's holding him down there. Wait.
Ball goes in between Lynch's legs. He couldn't find it for a minute. Ball gets knocked up. Now pushed around. Gets kicked.
Yeah, so, sort of took a fortuitous bounce there for Hereford.
Yes, Manikill as Clark hit Manikill on the helmet. Lucky they didn't call a penalty there. So Ben Proctor. Hereford looking to get some momentum here in the second half. You know, flip the script, change this game around. So far, definitely have not looked bad here. As Getz, now one-on-one against Clark, pushes off Clark. Now gives to X. Walter now gets inside, right in front of the crease. Bounce shot there to the right of the pipe. As he stepped in the crease, it will go back Seahawks way.
Seahawks got to clear it here without turning it over.
Yeah, gonna be tough. Couple Bulls riding here. It's Greg. Gonna move the Seahawks offense up. He gets to a double team. Great juke move there for the clear. Pass in front of Geyser. Ball pops up. Popolowski's able to stay with it. For the Seahawks here, maybe slow it down a little bit, reset, and set up this offense. So basically got to watch behind him. That was close. Wow. Sneak attack by Zach Baker. So Popolowski far sideline. One-on-one against McClure. Yeah, Decatur looks like they're in no rush here. Have a 4-goal lead. Can't waste some time. See what they draw up. Popolowski could be getting a screen here by Mills. Wraps down to the left side, now at the top. Popolowski trying to fire on the goal here. Just got cut off. He'll step back and gives to Mason on the top. Mason now drives inside. Great drive there. Now feeds Popolowski. Scores! Luke Popolowski's got a glut. 9-4 Seahawks lead.
Yeah, he's having a really great game.
Seahawk goal by number 15, Luke Popolowski.
Look at Luke Popolowski. Here's the replay right here.
Yeah, it just goes right in the middle of the defense. One-on-one with the goalie from there.
Just amazing ball movement overall by the Seahawks in that possession, setting up Popolowski wide open once again. Back-to-back goals. Popolowski's been open in the middle. Now ball's in the turf. Lynch fighting for it. They're going to call a hold there on the Bulls. So Clark will start out with it. Geyser near sideline. Haven't seen too much of Graham Geyser in this game. Could see him getting the game plan here in the second half. It's both Geysers out there right now, Gavin Geyser and Graham Geyser. It's Gavin Geyser with it. One-on-one against McClure. Gavin Geyser looking to go ISO here. Getting pushed by McClure. And gives to X. Foner now wraps around the crease. He'll step back. And gives just over the head of Mills there. And Hereford will take back over. I'll tell you, Mills is wide open as well. Missed opportunity there for Decatur. So Proctor now gives Barnett. Hereford clears. It's Nash with it. Now Walter getting checked. Great pickpocket there by Kettner. Walter's able to stay with it on the far sideline. So Walter against Kettner. Now Hereford, I gotta say, down by 5. Just under 5 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Gotta move a little bit quicker here. And not a lot of time to waste. Gets pushed by Mills. Gets on the corner. Now gives to Walter on X. Now back to Smith. One-on-one against Sperry. Sperry checks. That long stick paying dividends. Now double team here by Strickler. Gives back. Now Manningill on the corner. Manningill looking to go one-on-one. ISO here. He'll move to X. Solid interior defense there with the Seahawks clogging off any cuts inside. Manningill now spins on Mills. Trying to create any space at all. Wraps around the crease. Fires at the left pipe. Balls on the turf. Gets pushed by Sperry. Now checked. Ball goes out of bounds. Looking back Seahawks way. It was last touched by Drew Getz.
Yeah, really great defense right there by Sperry.
So Marks taking near sideline, looking to clear. Trying to go through a double team, gets pushed, and he clears it. And Mills now gives Popolowski, looking for a double hat trick here. So Mason working on Smith. Gets checked by Smith. Now wraps to the right side, fires, gets deflected up in the air off Barnett's stick. Mason trying to stay with it, goes into the stick of Mills. Now feet inside, wide open. Balls on the turf, gets batted up. A lot going on.
Yeah, they're going to say someone hit the goalies while I had possession in the crease.
So Hereford will take over. Yeah, just a lot going on there, a lot of bodies.
Oh, here he comes.
Right in front of the crease. Barnett have his goal once again.
Here he comes. Thought he was going to take it there. Thought he was going to keep it.
Yeah. Could you imagine? Again, I said earlier, still wouldn't be surprised if we see Barnett get a goal this game. Got close earlier.
Yeah, the closest we've ever seen.
Was that about the 15-yard line, right in front of the
dark? He shot it.
Yeah. It's now in the corner is Manningill. Manningill on X. Now we'll get back here. Hereford look to reset. Nicholas Rada gets pushed by Clark. Great push there. And now Proctor gets around Bucksbaum at the top. He gives off. Now Manningill right under his stick. He's able to stay with it. Proctor now one-on-one against Mason. Proctor now at the top. Works around Mason, switches on to Harvey. And now Manningill right in front of his stick. Ball rolls out of bounds. Stokes taken back over. Just a few missed opportunities for Hereford.
Yeah, costly there. I mean, they took a lot of time off the clock. Just not even get a shot off.
Now Seahawks, if they can clear it here, can waste some time. Yeah, get the last possession here in this third quarter. Try to make it 10-4 going into the fourth, which would give them ultimate control of this game. And Popolowski gets it stripped away. Trying to stay with it. Gets pushed onto the ground. They'll stay with Decatur. But definitely been a lot of contact here in the past couple minutes. So Gavin Geyser. Now Popolowski. Mills at the top. Sean, last one more time. What are you drawing up here for the Seahawks trying to get their 10th goal of the game here going into the fourth quarter?
You know, take some time off the clock as we got a penalty here on Hereford. And then draw something up for March. He hasn't scored very much this game.
You haven't seen too much of him. Luckily for the Seahawks there, after that turnover, there was a flag on the field. So I'll have a man up here. Let's see what this is going on. Minute 6 remaining here in this third quarter. Let's get over the 5-goal lead. This penalty would go on Griffin Walter.
It says Hereford, man.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, Seahawks, man up here. So Mills. Now Seahawks with a prime opportunity here to make it 10-4 going into the fourth. Mason gives to Foner. Foner spins around and scores. That makes it a 10-4 game. 43 seconds remain in this third quarter.
Seahawk goal by number 22, John Foner.
yeah, really great way to capitalize there. Really great feed inside to Foner. And he had no one to beat but the goalie.
Seahawks get double-digit goals on the board. So Lynch on the face-off once again. As he's facing off against Zach Baker there. Seahawks come away with it. It's Clark. There's 30 seconds remaining here. We go back even. Guys are on X, or guys are on the corner of the arc, I should say. Working towards X. Now on the X. Great juke there. He gives to Mason. Just under his stick, he's able to stay with it. 6 seconds remaining here. Foner loses it. Popolowski's trying to stay with it. Ball's on the turf, and that will do it for the third quarter. The Seahawks going into the fourth quarter up 10-4 over the Bulls.
Just 3 goals in that quarter. One from Costa for the Bulls. And then 2 for Decatur's. 1 from Luke Pop. And 1 from John Foner. Puts it 10-4. Go Hawks.
All right, we are back. It is fourth quarter time. Seahawks up 6.
And you know, AJ,
10-4.
my last game, I got to say it, fourth quarter where legends are made.
One last time, partner.
Yep.
One last time.
Last time you guys will have to hear that from me.
Possibly
Unless you
forever.
continue it on next year.
Yeah, you wish. Not too sure about that. That's your thing. So Lynch skips with the ground ball. Wins the faceoff. Now fires way over the goal. And it'll go back with the Bulls. Wow.
Seahawks fans not liking it, but
Yeah.
it's hard to tell from when you're not on the field.
Yeah, it is. Right. So Hereford looking to clear it here. Barnett. Now far sideline. As they do clear it. Pass in front of the stick. Now Mankill trying to stay with it. Ball's on the turf, far sideline. Gets kicked.
Oh my gosh.
A few bodies over there on the far sideline. Seahawks take possession here. Or Hereford, my apologies.
Got to
Hereford will stay with
close out this game here for the Seahawks.
it. Yeah. Just, you got a 6-goal lead. Again, doesn't have to be perfect. Just good enough to close it out.
Hereford's got to hurry up a little bit.
But definitely the Seahawks don't want Hereford to have a chance here. You know, down by 6, Seahawks with full control of this game. But a couple goals for Hereford can get them right back in it. Swalcher next feeds inside, behind the back shot. Unbelievable.
Impressive right there.
That's Finn McGee with the goal.
Bulls goal by number
That might have been the
11,
best shot of the
Finn
game.
Now don't let this one slip away here for the Seahawks. I mean, we saw Kent Island at the end of the game. That one got a little scary.
I gotta say though, a little bit off topic here. You see on your screen, a lot of fog out there right now.
Yeah.
And we were talking about it. You know, it was clear just an hour ago. And now it looks like a graveyard out there.
Well, that's Maryland for you.
That's, yeah, it's true. So Lynch wins the faceoff. He's going the wrong way. Wow, that was...
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Clock management. So guys who gets to a double team getting checked the whole time.
He's got like 5 guys on him.
He's got to try and find somebody here. He gets pushed down to the ground. That's going to be a flag. A couple flags fly. He was getting quadruple team there for a second. 10:36 remaining here in this fourth quarter. See this penalty goes on. There was just so many Bulls in there on Graham Geyser. So penalty will go on number 9, Jack Warrenfelts.
It's going to be a minute. That's going to be interesting to see if Hereford gets the ball back. If they're just going to try and kill it or try and go for the short-handed goal here with being down 5 with 10:30 to go. I know on the screen it says Hereford's a man up.
Yeah.
That's not.
Yeah, great save there by Barnett off that bullet of a shot by Mills, and great pass up. Now yard sale. Mason scoops it up. Great steal. Now passed over the head of March. March trying to stay with it. Dives on the ground there. Man, both teams come out in this fourth quarter a little bit sloppy so far, I'll say.
Yeah, absolutely. As let's see what they go with here. Only 30 seconds left. I think they might just hold it to get back to even strength.
As Walter drives inside, gets deflected by Horan. That was a great save and a clutch save at that.
Oh, here we go.
And
Here we
now
go. Come on.
Declan Horan now pass to Clark. Spins around. He's got to try and get back in this goal. Now Clark clears it. And gives to Popolowski. Now wide open Geyser gets deflected by Barnett. Ball's in the turf.
Both goalies are making some great saves.
Lucky Seahawks didn't step in the crease there. Bulls take back over. Very quick start to this fourth quarter as well.
Somehow Hereford killed the man up there.
That was incredible. Yeah, that was a great.
Looked like they were going to score a shorthanded goal, and then looked like Seahawks were going to score.
Great couple of saves. Wide open inside, just behind the stick there.
It's getting hard to see the ball with all this fog.
Yeah, it's starting to engulf the field as Sperry clears it. And now Sperry fires. Great save by Barnett. So we got a timeout here. Looks like by the Seahawks.
Timeout.
Stephen Decatur.
Yes. Up 10-5 here, 8:48 left here in this fourth quarter. We'll be right back. All right, coming back to you, 8:48 remaining in regulation. So it's up 10-5, and they've got possession. Gavin Guys will start out with it near sideline. The guys are drives inside. Gets to X. Foner will slow it down. Foner gets a screen by Geyser, spins around it. Now gives wide open. Popolowski getting checked the whole time.
The fog on the far side of the field.
Yeah, it's really bad. The fog is starting to take the field. We may have the fog bowl here.
This is going to be fun.
Getting tough to see. So Mills. Yeah, how nice would it be if we had a dome right now?
That's like $1 billion.
Now Mills gets pushed. Foner with a push as well. Look at John Foner. They're not going to call that clean, though. Called the one push clean, but not that one.
It looks
Seahawks fans not liking that at all.
It looks more foggy with this window in front of us.
So now pass up to Baker. Big chance here for Hereford to make this a 4-goal game. Just in our 8 minutes remain. Baker. Oh, bad pass there. Tried to one-hand it as Griffin Walter go back Seahawks way.
Yeah, both teams was looking.
It might be the fog, to be honest. This is like the, Eagles versus Bears playoff game, like the 1980s. They call it the Fog Bowl. This is getting crazy out here. Mason clears the near sideline. Now Mason spins around. He'll slow it down here. A lot of time to waste for the Seahawks.
Hereford might start to double team here.
Clock management here for Decatur is going to be huge.
A lot of college teams like to put the goalie on another man and then double team someone else. Double team the ball and put the goalie on the open man. It'll be interesting to see if Hereford does that.
Nelson gets pushed near sideline. Now on the corner of the arc. And Bucksbaum now to Mills. I'm pretty sure it's Luke Popolowski. A little bit tough to see. Popolowski now. So give it to Mills. Yeah, Seahawks wasting a lot of time here on this possession. Smart move. Now Bucksbaum on the X, gives to Foner. Some Seahawks fans are calling for it there, saying give it to John Foner. Getting checked the whole time. John Foner wraps around the crease, gets deflected way up into the air. That ball on the far sideline. Guys was able to stay with it. That was clutch right there. He was able to stay with that. And now Nelson at the top. Mills. Again, double team, gets checked from behind in the steal. And now McClure near sideline. Great strip by Popolowski. Geyser got to be careful in the midline. Throws it behind his back and keeps possession for the Seahawks. One of the best plays of the game. Now Seahawks can wind down more of this clock here in this possession. Popolowski gives to Geyser. And now Mason. 5.5 remaining in this game. Nelson gives to Geyser.
Yep, with this being my last broadcast, I'd like to thank everyone. Thank Mr. Kinnear, Mr. Dave for letting me do this. Mr. DeBronze.
I gotta say, man, it's been a great past 2 years to join
you. Thank you, AJ.
Yeah.
For making it so fun. And thanks, Nolan, for I was helping him out. We were both helping him out. Thank you, everyone. This was so fun. And you'll see me on the Seagull Sports Network next year.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited. Excited to hear it. If I get stripped away, they're trying to get through a double team. But yeah, I want to thank you for everything you've done. Joining me this past 2 years, it's been amazing. Honestly, I feel like I took something for granted, though. They always say you're...
The only thing we need here is a goalie goal.
They always say time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, that it did.
You know, 2 years felt like 2 months. So Seahawks looking to close it out here. With just over 4 minutes remaining in this game. Looking to go to their second state semifinal in school history. Smith spins on Sperry. Now fires. Gets deflected there by Horan. He'll stay with the Bulls. Gotta say, Declan Horan has had an amazing game. Yeah,
absolutely. You know, last year in the quarterfinals, he didn't really have the best of games, but he's came out this year, new, improved.
It's now wide open, behind the back shot there to the right of the pipe by Manningkill. Indicator would take back over. If they can clear it here, that could do it. That could do it for the game. A pass up way over the head of Greg. And it will go back Seahawks' way. Probably could have just gone pass by pass there.
Good thing this game's the fourth quarter. It's getting
bad out here. It's going to be tough driving home. Now pass right in front of the stick of Baker. He's able to stay with it, far sideline. So we have a timeout here.
No. They're going to say something went out of bounds.
Oh, yeah, went out of bounds there.
It's so hard to see.
Yeah, we apologize. Once again, it's like turning to the fog bowl out here. So Seahawks possession, no timeout. Great split through a double team there by Clark. Solid agility. 3.5 remaining. Clark gets tripped. Now gives to March. Thorner was open inside there for a second.
Yeah, I don't think the Seahawks want to take many chances here. Just going to hold it as long as possible.
Yep, Thorner near sideline on the 30. One-on-one against Proctor. Proctor, not very aggressive defense here. And Thorner's just holding it. Gives to Popolowski. Now under 3 minutes remain.
Yeah, here comes a double team, and goalie's coming out of the...
It's now pass to Geyser, far sideline. Now Geyser gets through a double team and gives to March. March now Popolowski. On the corner, getting checked by the goalie here. Now wide open goal here for a second. Barnett was able to get back in the goal there. Now push by March. Ball's on the turf. Bull's able to stay with it. Now long pass up. Just short there. Goes into the stick of Horan. From one goal to the other. That's crazy. Kettner clears for the Seahawks. And that will do it. That will put a cap on this game tonight. What a win for the Seahawks. You know, all around. Wasn't 100%. Not perfect, but I'll say they got it done. And overall played amazing. And especially against this talented Hereford team. Now Manikiel, bounce shot there. Another save for Declan Horan.
He's on fire.
He might win player of the game. Either him or Luke Popolowski. Now bounce shot there just to the left of the pipe. Flag flew as well. You just see a yellow towel flying through the air. That's about it. Fog's still taking over the field. These guys are now march. 1 minute remaining for the Seahawks advance to the state semifinals. Now Foner. Seahawks fans starting to realize it here. So Sean, I'll ask you your final thoughts on this game.
You know, Seahawks played really well. Can't wait to see if they win it all or not. It was a really fun season. A really nice 2 years with you, AJ.
100%, yeah. Gonna miss you, man.
Yeah, miss you too.
Gonna miss you. You're going to Salisbury, though, so not far at all. You know, we'll be back, most likely. But we'll see.
You'll be back in the fall?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I'll be a senior next year, so I'll be following right behind you, man.
And you'll be doing basketball with Nolan?
Yep. And then lacrosse once again, another lacrosse season. So Foner near sideline. Getting checked and pushed.
Nobody in the net.
Again, wide open goal here. Foner fires and scores. Why not? Wide open goal.
Foner.
Seahawks up 11-5 now. 27 seconds remain.
Yeah, Seahawks will advance to the semis, neutral location, and then the state championships at Stevenson. So, be interested to see who the Seahawks will play in the semis.
Yeah, it all depends.
Might see you there.
Yeah, I believe we'll play the winner of the 2-7 seed. Seahawks are the 3 seed.
Yeah.
Good chance the Seahawks will be playing Kent Island in the state semifinals.
If they get there, hopefully.
If they get there,
hopefully.
yeah. How amazing would that be? It's Plumlee trying to win the faceoff here, gets pushed. It'll stay Seahawks possession. 23 seconds left. It's a pass right in front of the stick of Foner, I should say. Yeah. Pass in front of the stick of Foner. Hereford will take over. It's now far pass off.
Gosh.
Jeez.
Are they going to count that as a shot?
I'm not sure. Yeah, it'll go Seahawks' way.
Not sure what the
Yeah.
point of that was.
That was just a why not shot. Yeah, so we're getting out here at the right time. Fog's getting bad once again.
Oh my God.
Now big push there from behind. That's going to be a flag. Let's see if they're going to call it here. Might just run down the clock. Let's see who this one's going to go on.
The party's over.
Yeah.
Turn out the lights.
Yes, they will call it. 3 seconds remaining here. .30-second man up here for the Seahawks. Won't matter.
They should start next game with possession. Next time they play Hereford, they'll start with possession.
Won't matter because that will do it. The Seahawks advance to the state semifinal for the first time since 2006 and the second time in school history. So this one tonight, 11-5 over the Hereford Bulls. My name is AJ Patton. My partner Sean McChrystal signing off for one final time. We say so long. Have a great night, everybody.
Congratulations to the Stephen Decatur High School Boys Lacrosse! The boys will make their second appearance in school history in the semifinals. First time since 2006. The game will be Friday or Saturday at a neutral site. Check out social media. Check that, not Friday or Saturday. Check MPSSAA.org for complete scheduling details. As we close out the season here at Lewis H. Taylor Stadium, we thank everyone for their support. Take a trip up the road, support the boys. Don't forget the girls are here in action on Friday in the softball state quarters. Come out and check that out. 4 o'clock, probable start. Again, thanks for coming out tonight. Congratulations. And go Hawks!
So